Hello YouTubers, you're watching this do-it-yourself channel, and today we have 2012 Mazda 6 and we will be replacing belt, idler, pulley and the belt tensioner. So today we're using all gates part, belt, pulley and the tensioner, and I will leave links in the description to the video for those parts and tools that you might need, so please check those out and support this channel. Next we have vehicle right hand side jacked up and on a jack stand, and we will remove the wheel. So that's 21mm socket, and I'm using 1/2-inch electrical battery powered impact. Fantastic tool. We'll leave a link in the description too. So that's 5 nuts, lug nuts on the wheel. So now when the wheel is off, we need to remove this plastic cover. So it depends how many clips are left on your car. There are a few missing on this one. So there is one. There is another one over here. 2, 3, and one on the other side, just over there. So those are two-part clips. So basically, you need to remove the inner piece first, regardless what type is it. This one kind of supposed to come off a bit if you turn it with the Phillips screwdriver. So it came out a little bit. Like the thread is plastic, so you need to be careful with that. Now we'll just pry it out. Okay, this one is off, and there is one just above the sway bar link. Probably need a little screwdriver. Okay, let's try just with this one. So the trick is kind of be able to turn it and also pry it out so you're not pushing it in. Sometimes it might be a little bit tricky. This one came off. So this is off. We'll just work our way. Okay. Awesome. Right, next, before we take the belt off, I'll just do a quick diagram. It's a good idea just to make it for your specific car, since sometimes they can put different belts, different accessories, so this might not be exactly the same what you will Google. So make that up. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, so it gets a little bit tight to work here with the camera, but I will do my best. So there is the tensioner and there is 15mm bolt, so you put 15mm socket with the longer ratchet. Just go clockwise, so that will get your belt loose, so you can pull your belt off. Let it go. Just remove the socket. So the reason why we're replacing the tensioner and the pulley, it was giving a squeaky noise when the vehicle was started when it's cold outside. So you can hear how dry it is, and also the belt, it has like tons of cracks. So we just bought everything that we potentially might need for this job. We'll replace it, so I'll get this belt out somehow. Oh! And we'll use So next we need to remove the idler pulley. It's quite dry too. So here was the tensioner, the pulley just above. It's 10 mil bolt in the middle. So I'll get that off. There's not much room to film. Alright, so I tried with the ratchet and a small shallow socket. It won't fit. There's not enough room between the frame and the bolt. We'll be using just regular box ratchet wrench. We'll try to get it off. Okay, let's take a quick pick. Where that pulley is now. So there is that groove on top over here. So the bolt, when it all unthreaded, it will come off just off that groove. Because otherwise, if there is no groove, it will be hitting the frame and we won't be able to remove it. So just a few more spins and it will be out. Let's take a quick look. So this is the pulley. There was that bushing nylon washer. I'll show you the spot where it came off. So that's the spot where that pulley was. You can see that groove where the bolt goes. Let's get the new one in. Okay, I'll just make sure that that washer is in nylon. The bushing, the nylon washer is in. We'll apply some Loctite. We'll just put some blue Loctite on a bolt. Since ideally we would need to torque it to roughly 18 foot-pounds. But considering that there is no room for the torque wrench and socket, so we'll just do it by feel, and the Loctite will just make sure that it won't get loose. Alright, so that pulley is finger tight basically. Now we need to add 18 foot-pounds, and unfortunately we cannot use the torque wrench. So I just have two wrenches tied together, and we will just by feel. So two wrenches are more than a foot. So we probably just need like maybe 15 pounds. So we'll give it a little bit more and call it done. Right, so now we will install back the tensioner. So we're using the old bolts, just clean them with the wire wheel and apply again a little bit of Loctite, just in case. It won't hurt anyway. Not sure if it will help, but just a good practice. Just get it snug with the impact. Same with the top one. Now we'll just grab a torque wrench and get it tied to 18 foot-pounds. Alright, so that's already 18. We got was that little impact. It's a 1/4 inch impact. I was not expecting that. Let's do the bottom one. This one went a little bit. Perfect. Okay, before we go ahead and put the new belt on, you'll just want to grab the old one and the new one, spread them out, make sure that they are the same size. Obviously the new one is supposed to be a little bit smaller because it's not stretched out. But now we will get that installed. I'll just follow my diagram and I will start from the top. We'll get on this pulley and follow down. Since the tensioner is at the bottom, we want to put it on a very bottom pulley, the last. We'll just start from the top and move down. Alright, so the belt is on every pulley but this one, the crankshaft. So we have the ratchet on the tensioner, so let's squeeze the tensioner as much as we can. We'll try to get the belt on. Now it looks like it's a little bit too tight. So it seems like it's not sitting on the AC pulley all the way. So we'll just get that adjusted. Okay. Since this is the new belt, obviously it will be tight. So we might need to reset the ratchet, give it a little bit more. So at this point, since it's still a little bit too tight, we want to check if the belt sits well on every other pulley, so I'll let it go. So I checked and it does sit well on the rest of the pulleys. So we'll just dealing with a little bit tight belt, so just need to push it hard, I guess. It's almost there. Need to grab some sort of primer to push it in. And you definitely don't want to leave it. Oh, nice. So now it's all the way in. We'll remove the ratchet. And now you want to double check and triple check your diagram if it sits well. If it sits well in every single pulley. Because if it's off, as soon as you start, you'll probably damage the belt. Not that it ever happened to me, just saying. So double check, triple check, and now looks like everything is fine from the wheel well. We'll just look at the top. So this pulley, our steering pump, everything seems to be lined up nicely. We'll give it a quick start. Right, so everything looks good when the engine runs. So now we'll just go ahead and put this plastic cover back on. Sorry, my hand is on the way. Just want to make sure that it lines up with all the holes. Then you put your clip in. Put the insert in. And repeat with the rest. So you'll need to reinstall the wheel. Torque it to 100 foot-pounds. But other than that, wasn't too bad of a job. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Please check links in the description to the video. And as always, just do it yourself.